You've entered the town of Guacamoville, a town that was once so beloved by the locals that they would have a festival to celebrate every month. In fact, this is how they got their name, Guacamoville. It was one of their favorite of all festivals. It was called Hey Guacamole February. They loved it so much that it was decided by the town to change their name to Guacamoville.
Festivals like Maple March, June Bug July, Apple April, and September Strawberries, grand celebrations of years gone by, where children squealed with delight and families rushed to picnic in the cherry blossom parks.
September strawberries?
Please, no questions or narration.
Sorry.
On this day, the rain was light and the air was crisp as a granny apple. The alley cats were darting into the puddles and looking for cover. The sound of thunder could be heard in the distance. There was a light on in every home where the townsfolk hid away. Guacamoville no longer celebrated anything. Only old Mr. Mashed Patat was standing on the main street.
Big house, old tree, rain falling, cats meowing, something brewing, shadows stirring.
They no longer met in parks. There were no festivals, not since Mayor Moopypants took over and never left.
Wind shifting, something coming.
Old Mayor Moopypants lived up on the old hill in the oldest, largest home in town. She wasn't to be trusted. She wasn't kind, and she had every piece of fruit, apple, strawberry, or avocado, picked, plucked, and shipped out of the big city for profit. Profit for miserable Mayor Moopypants, and only Mayor Moopypants.
I need more fresh fruit. I need more workers. I need bigger avocados. I want bigger avocados. Don't stare at me, you two idiots. Why are you looking at me? No eye contact.
Sorry, Mayor Moopypants. I was trying to Mayor Moopy.
Zip it, Peter. What he means to say, Mayor Moopypants, is that we will never look you in the eyes again. Isn't that right, Peter?
Oh, pick your mouth up off the floor and say something that helps me. Or get out and don't come back until you do. Miserable human beings. And bring me a nice bowl of fresh guacamole. ASAP!
But Mayor, we're almost clear out of avocados. Why, golly gee, Mrs. Moopypants, if you keep doing what you're doing, we'll be plumb out of everything in this here town, including plums. You're taking away every good thing we have.
What he means to say is that we'd be honored, Mayor Moopypants. We will have that straight away for you, ma'am. We promise.
Get out of my office and get me an iced triple guacamole latte with soy milk, heavy on the foam, with extra whipped cream, and topped with berries. 8 of them. No, make that 10 of them. Hustle, 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 hustle.
Yes, ma'am.
Hustle, hustle, hustle. Hustle, hustle, hustle.
Oh, I'll get out all right. You just wait, Moopypants. You just wait.
Peter, I think you mean, allow me if you will.
The tyranny was awful. People rarely went out, and when they did, it was to work, work, work. There was less and less available for the townsfolk, and people simply had no joy. The sun was covered in clouds, and the birds stopped singing, and the crickets stopped crooking. Get the picture. Tasha Taco was the most outspoken young person in Guacamoville. Today, even in the rain, she was picketing for Mayor Moopypants to leave.
We won't go. We won't leave. We want justice and a guacamole.
We won't go. We won't leave. We want justice and a guacamole.
I'm not leaving here until Mayor Moopypants gets out of our town. We want our fruit back. We want our avocados back. Why, we have the best avocados in all of Salsa City. Free the apples and little Granny Greta, who never goes for walks anymore because it always rains. The poor old and tired woman.
I'm out right now. Sheesh, why don't you mind your peas and carrots, Tasha Taco? I walk every day and still can move quickly and efficiently. My hips are pain-free and I can outrun any one of you whippersnappers. Now if you would kindly get out of my way so that I can enjoy the gray skies and damp weathers. Ooh, ouch, my bones.
Oh, sorry, Granny. I didn't mean to offend you. I meant, you go, girl. Wow, she is incredible. I love you, Granny. Or should I call you Greta? Now let's get back to our town. Are you with me?
The sounds of the townsfolk hollering startled Helena, the retired school teacher.
Oh dear me, oh dear, where on earth are you two kittens?
She was scurrying in the rain all over town, looking for her beloved cats.
Larry, Luann.
Mr. and Mrs. Stollenberger watched their neighbors scurry and call out. Old man Mashed Patat was still standing under the maple tree. He was watching dear Helena call out. He was also watching the house on the hill. He was also watching Tasha and their friends protest. He was also watching Granny Greta do jumping jacks in the middle of Main Street. He was also waiting for something else. Something bigger than Mayor Moopypants.
House on the hill. Helena chasing her cats. Young people. Okay. Granny Greta jumping. Very quickly and well done. The Stollenbergers looking at me. Hello, Stollenbergers. Something brewing. Something coming this way.
Celia, come here, Celia. Dear Celia, where are you? Come here,
What is it, Charlie?
Goodness, Celia, you scared the living daylights out of me. That woman, that cat woman, she's out in the rain again.
Larry, Luann? Where are you, my dears? Oh, now, where are you? It's time to get out of the rain. It will be the death of you, my sweeties.
Why, Charlie, that's Helena, the retired school teacher, and she's absolutely waterlogged. What on earth has come over dear Helena? It's a real shame.
This town, I tell you. This town, and why? Why on earth is Mr. Mashed Patat just standing there, looking round, Celia?
And he was. Mr. Mashed Patat knew something that the rest of us, including us, the narrators, did not know. He knew what lurked in the skies. He knew something was a-comin'. He knew something was a-brewin'.
Mr. Mashed Patat under the maple tree. Watching. No letting up on the wreck. Something's a-brewing.
Charlie, what is that at the top of the hill?
And Mr. Mashed Patat knew what had landed at the top of the hill. Oh yes, he knew what shadows were lurking.
Why, in all my days in Guacamoville, Celia, get my coat.
Don't go out there, Charlie.
Celia, please.
I'm coming with you. And get your own coat.
And with that, the Stollenbergers threw on their coats and ran outside, where they promptly banged into Helena, who was holding on to two of her frisky cats. She was wide-eyed and looking around suspiciously. Her hair was untamed and wild. The Stollenbergers didn't know what to make of her.
Oh, Mr. and Mrs. Stollenberger. Now settle down, Luann and Larry. I never see you out here anymore. Luann, Larry! I trust you are both well. I don't mean to scare you, but there's a big shadow up on that hill. In all my days in Guacamoville, I've never seen anything like it.
Well, dear Helena, that's what Charlie just said. You're also looking so well, Helena, with your lovely, kitties.
Well, I'm going up there.
And I'm coming with you.
You scared us, Granny Greta.
Why y'all just standing around? Let's go over and see what's going on. Well, are you coming or not?
Let's do this, team.
You scared us, Tasha Taco.
Let's go, Team Guacamole. I've been ready for this day my whole life.
And I'm plumb coming with you, too.
You scared us, Peter Puddin'. Peter Puddin'.
Listen, Mayor Moopypants has no idea what's coming her way. We need to tell you townsfolk something.
So you better listen up.
Sally Sue.
Peter, we need to show them what we know. And we need to do it now, Peter. Let's move.
Mashed Patat let out a big holler which terrified them all. He never made such sounds. They walked over to Mr. Mashed Patat and stared at him. and waited. And waited some more. Yes, they were still waiting. And they were...
If we don't take care of this now, who knows what that monster might do?
That's right. He said, a monster.
Monster? My poor Luann and Larry will be so frightened.
You mean Monster Mayor Moopypants?
No, not Moopypants.
Something bigger than Moopy, and it's mad at Moopy. Pants!
The townsfolk were all abustle, filled with fear and excitement as Peter and Sally explained how an alien avocado had landed in their town only a short time ago. They could hardly believe their ears. An alien avocado?
Yes, an alien avocado.
Whoever heard of such a thing? Why, how could they have believed they were the only ones in the universe that loved avocados and guacamole as much as they did?
I know, right?
They all stared up at the hill where Mayor Moopypants resided, up on the old hill, in the old house next to the old factory, and they now knew what the big shadow was and what Mr. Mashed Patat was rambling on about.
It was payback.
Where has everyone gone? Where are my workers? Why is it so hard to get a decent coffee around here? Haha, would you just look at these numbers? Guacamoville has the highest sales nationwide. We have the highest numbers in the world. Everyone's saying good things about our numbers. Huh? What's that sound? What the heck?
It was the sound of the townsfolk climbing up the hill, coming to tell the mayor that her time was up. They were marching up the hill to confront the mayor when suddenly the mayor was standing right in front of them. Her hair was blowing in the wind and she scowled with rage. Spit flew from her mouth as she started to speak.
I suppose you think you've outwitted me. I suppose you think my time is up. I suppose you think that you're here to reclaim back your town. I expected this out of you, Peter Puddin'. But Sally Soup, what do you have to say for yourself?
Well, I guess what I have to say is...
Who cares?
We've had it with you, Mayor Moopypants.
Yeah!
Mean old mayor. You keep scaring my dear kitties, Luann and Larry.
Kitties? I thought I banished them forever. Somebody arrest this woman.
Why, Mayor, this is our town school teacher.
Also banished. Somebody arrest this woman.
How dare you speak to my wife this way? I have a mind to...
Oh yeah, to what? Let me remind all of you peasants that I'm the boss around here. I make the rules, and I rule the rules. I'm the ruliest rulemaker that ever ruled.
Granny, distraction. Or should I call you Greta? You go, girl.
Hey, Mayor, look at me. 30 jumping jacks.
Now's the time to release the alien avocado monster.
Here it comes.
And with that, Peter Puddin summoned the giant monster, alien avocado, that hovered over the old house on the old hill and Mayor Moopypants.
What? What is this thing?
The monster clearly explained that it was there to make things right in Guacamoville, and to also fulfill the need for the story to have justice and a good old-fashioned monster.
And with that, the monster swallowed the house, the mayor, and the factory.
Guacamoville celebrated once more.
The sun shone.
The trees grew.
And the children played.
I'll take care of the beautiful orchard on the hill.
And I run the farmer's market.
I make all the artwork with my friends to hang around town.
And I run the local aerobics club.
I'm teaching again and rescuing cats.
Charlie and I bought a boat to go sailing.
I learned how to get my own coat.
I still keep an eye on the town under the old maple tree.
And Mayor Moopypants?
I'm stuck on this planet working for these avocados.